Amy, what do you have?
I have medical fact or fiction.
Okay. Is it a game?
Yes.
Do we die if we lose? Medical.
Yeah, find out.
That would be intense.
You'll find out.
That would be a terrible game show. Okay,
just
go
say
ahead.
you're
You're
gonna
gonna
wanna
give. So you're gonna give us something. We have to say if it's true or not.
Right.
Go.
Never apply ice to a burn.
It's weird when it's never apply. Never do something. Never, because it feels like ice would be. It's cold and would feel good, but I'm betting because the question I'm saying my answer would be you're not supposed to put ice on a burn.
So it's fact.
Yeah, I don't know about the fact because the question was weird, but I'm gonna go. Okay, fact.
Mm-hmm. That would be right.
I would still put ice on a burn though because it would be hurting.
You would think hot burn, ice is the opposite and would help.
Cooling. Well, ice causes constriction of blood vessels, and that'll make the burn deeper. So
yeah, I'm just doing it to
do
feel
that.
good. I can understand why it would not be good long term. I would just, put ice on it. Okay, go ahead.
Eating too much sugar will give you diabetes.
That seems like it's right down the middle, like right over the plate, eat a whole bunch of sugar your whole life, get diabetes. I mean, that's A plus B equals C, but it could be tricky. But I'm going to go reverse tricky. I'm going to say that's true. If you eat a lot of sugar for a long time, diabetes knocks on the door.
Well, this says fiction.
Okay.
Because sugar becomes glucose in your bloodstream. In response, your body makes insulin to regulate blood sugar. Type 2 diabetes is a problem with insulin regulation, not sugar intake. So
I don't know. I don't know what you said, but
it's the insulin causing it, not the sugar.
I don't need insulin, so I'm good, I guess.
Your body produces it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I guess I would need to know that because I feel like they're always like, don't eat a bunch of sugar because you'll get.
Yeah.
So I hear you.
Yeah, and this is from Study Finds, and I'm just going to start saying allegedly.
Well, you don't have to do that because no one's going to sue you. But I'm sure it's right. I just don't understand it.
Because I've always heard that like if you eat too much sugar, like even my daughter, she's heard it somewhere because the other day she was like, I feel like I've been eating a lot of sugar. Am I going to get the diabetes?
The diabetes.
Okay, eating carrots improves your vision.
I know that's not true. And that's an old World War II situation where they told I know this is true. It may not be on there. So what they did is I think America or allies had night vision goggles. And it wasn't known by the other side that we had night vision goggles. And so they were like, how do they have this? It's like, no, we eat carrots. And that's what gets our... It's that story.
Yeah, I think we had that on like Fun Fact Friday or something.
And did they fall for it too? They're like, oh, yeah, okay.
It's definitely a World War II thing and night vision goggles. So I'm going to go that's false. What's the answer?
Okay, so it is fiction. They won't improve your vision, but they are good for your eyes. They'll help improve overall good health. So you want to consume carrots, but it's not going to make your vision better.
Bugs Bunny.
Great
vision.
Yeah.
A person having a seizure can swallow their tongue. I've always heard this.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm going to say true. Because you didn't say they always do. I'm going to say they can. I would say a person not having a seizure also can swallow their tongue.
Can you?
Just can.
I just tried. I don't think I can.
It's difficult. I'm going to go yes.
Okay, they cannot swallow their
Crap.
tongue. It's fiction. You should turn a person seizing on their side to assist with breathing and to help keep them from biting their tongue, but they're not going to swallow their tongue.
Okay, but then why will people swallow their tongue? 'Cause that is a thing.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
How do you do that?
I've never heard of that.
You never heard people swallow their tongue?
No.
Okay, I'll find out in a second. Go ahead. Oh,
Okay.
can I read you the diabetes thing?
Yes.
Because your thing is right. No need to say allegedly.
Well,
Eating too much sugar alone does not directly cause diabetes, but it can contribute if the other things that you're doing are increasing the risk. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune condition unrelated to sugar intake. Type 2 is primarily influenced by genetics and lifestyle factors, including obesity and insulin resistance. But the obesity could come from sugar, so that's an element, but it's not the main element.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then what's the other thing I'm looking up here? How do you swallow your tongue?
Yes.
All right.
Can you swallow your tongue?
Go. Okay.
So while you look that up, I'll do another one. After a heart attack, you should usually return to your workouts.
Okay, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And if she's tricking us by... It's like once a train hits you, buy a ticket for the next one.
Right.
No.
Yes, Yes, you should return.
Immediately, you got to go to
It's
the
a
doctor.
fact. Many people use a heart attack as an excuse to become
that's
less
after.
physically active.
No,
Not
you
immediately.
made it sound like I'm doing a bench press. I have a heart attack. Clear. There. It's like, I got 3 more reps.
Yeah, but a low inactivity lifestyle may have contributed to the heart attack, so you should definitely work out.
I
after
felt
you
like
heal.
we were led into that
You were
one.
led?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, let me do this. Swallow their tongue. It's physically impossible to swallow your tongue. The tongue is anchored to the bottom of the mouth by a piece of tissue called the lingual frenulum, which prevents it from being swallowed. However, during a seizure or when someone is unconscious, the tongue can relax and fall back into the airway and block the airway, which is why people think the tongue can be swallowed. That's why it's important to position an unconscious person on their side because it will relax and cover the hole. What's crazy to me, growing up, hunting my whole life, killing a bunch of deer, whenever you kill a deer, immediately its tongue goes out, to the side.
It does.
That's
yeah.
like the relaxing. So sometimes when I'm going to relax, I do that, and I'm like, this is not that relaxing. How many do you have over there? How many more? Like total? Do you have a lot more?
I have 4 more.
Let's hold and do some more later.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, this is not relaxing. I do a tongue. But when a deer dies, like
All the muscles are dead.
So I'll be at home like, man, I got 50 minutes. I need to this.
Part of my face fitness, we do a lot of exercises where you stick your tongue out. Yeah. It feels a little ridiculous, but apparently it works the muscles in the neck area. Jawline, get that jawline snatch.
What?
Is that an
What did you-
exercise?
Hey, whatever you said was totally lit.
Weird.
Do people not say that anymore?
Did you ever say it?
Bobby Bone, come on.
It's T-Mobile's critical mission to provide unparalleled 5G coverage for when connectivity is mission critical. Introducing T-Priority with the world's first network slice for public safety. T-Priority delivers America's best 5G network experience for first responders, even in times of congestion. For uninterrupted communication between more emergency response teams, T-Priority has more capacity and faster speeds for real-time, actionable intelligence. Built with coverage that goes even farther. For reliable connectivity in rural areas. From HD drone footage to real-time body camera feeds, T-Priority is ready for data-intensive emergency technology. T-Priority from T-Mobile, built for tomorrow's emergencies, ready today. Discover more at t-priority.com. For qualifying organizations on eligible rate plans, coverage not available in some areas and may be impacted by emergencies.
Bobby Bone, come on.
And more medical fact or fiction. What do you got?
Okay, you don't need 8 glasses of water a day.
So I think my reasoning would be that every person, every body is different. Now, this may not even be why it's fact or fiction, but I would think somebody 6'5", 260 may need more water than Lunchbox, who's 5'9". Is that what you are? Your little feet thing?
5'11 and a half.
Your little feet thing down there?
I do have my footrest, and it is awesome, man.
So I would say the answer is no, because I think everybody's different. What's the actual answer?
So yeah, you don't need 8 glasses of water a day. That is a fact.
Oh.
But why?
Well, because it depends on, like you said, your body size, the climate of where you live, and then also your activity level. How much are you sweating?
Okay. Because all those things.
But we just kind of hear overall, it's like, oh, got to get my 8 glasses.
But I
you
think
may
that's
not.
great, because that's the branding of it, that you do need to drink water. So I'm up for the branding being slightly wrong, but I got you. All right, what else?
Sitting up straight can be bad for your back. Fact or fiction?
That sounds stupid.
Yeah, no chance.
Like, what am I? Hunchback all day? Hunchback in Notre Dame? I'm going to say sitting up straight is good for your back.
No, it's bad.
What?
Sitting up straight
How
for
am I
too
supposed to
long
sit?
without a break can strain your back. When you're sitting, keeping your lower back supported and your legs uncrossed and your knees at a 90-degree angle is ideal, which is what Lunchbox
I don't know what you're
is doing.
saying. I need you to say that again, because I lost all of it. So how am I supposed to sit?
Keep your legs uncrossed.
Why
And
would we
I would
cross
never
them?
sit with. Yeah.
I
Go ahead.
cross mine all the time. I just had them crossed.
You're a lady.
I know. And then, well, some men like put their ankle up on their knee.
That's fine.
Okay. So, and then Lunchbox, it has his little pad thingy to make your legs 90 degrees.
I'm
You
talking about
need
the
to-
back. I don't care about the legs. You said
Well,
the
that's
back.
going to help keep your lower back supported. If you sit up too straight for too long, it strains your back.
I don't know about that one.
We've had chiropractors in here saying straighten your back.
Yeah, but this is Dr. Felicia
Faith.
Yeah, Dr. Felicia Rashad.
Okay, bar soap is covered with germs.
I assume everything is covered with germs. So I don't think bar soap would be any different.
Fiction.
When you do fact or fiction, I get lost. But what's...
You might leave germs on the soap when you're handling the bar, like when you're washing up, but research has shown that bacteria on a bar of soap dies within minutes, and it's not transmitted to the next person that uses it. I'm still not going to be...
Well, then I should stop. I usually wash my soap with other soap and make sure it's clean before I use it.
But if you go to a rest stop bathroom and they have a bar of soap, are you using that?
No way.
That sounds disgusting.
But according to Amy and science, you can use it.
Okay.
That's true.
Give us another.
You cannot get the flu more than once a season.
Oh, good one. I guess, listen, I don't know, but I'm going to think there are different strains of flu. Or is it there's a different strain of single flu every year? But then your antibodies, but I'm going to say you can get, I wouldn't bet any money on this. You can get multiple flus.
Okay, yes, you're on the right track. You cannot get the flu more than once a season was the question, and that is fiction because more than one flu strand is circulating every year or strain.
Yeah.
What is it?
So
Strain
there are
or
more.
strand?
Yeah, okay.
Strain. Being sick with one of them doesn't protect you from the others.
Dang.
So boom, you can get multiple flus.
So you can get multiple flus and use bar soap at a rest stop.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yes. Which I don't think I
Amy
would.
said so.
I said so. But no, think of it like in your own home. Like I've started to use bar soap. And I'm thinking like if one of my kids were to come into my shower and use my bar soap, I would be annoyed. I'd be like, don't touch my bar soap, please. But according to this, ain't no problem.
Next up, I got a couple myself.
Oh, you do?
Fact or fiction? Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis.
That is so fiction. I hope.
Well, you had a lot of confidence, and then I hoped it. Studies show that cracking knuckles does not cause arthritis. It may weaken your grip strength over time,
Oh, I don't want to do that.
but it does not cause arthritis.
I want to be able to open a jar when I'm older.
Sometimes I like to open one now, and I can't. Then I have to do hot water. Then I have to go on the bottom. Fact or fiction? Sugar makes kids hyperactive.
Oh, 100% fact. I've seen it. I see it every day.
Fact.
Fiction.
All right. I don't know.
Studies show no strong link between sugar and hyperactivity. The sugar rush is more psychological or due to excitement because the kids are getting to eat sugar.
Go to my house. You'll see it immediately. Dude, they drink. They
And then
open
you
a Coke,
crash.
take 2 sips, and they're like.
But Eddie,
Crazy.
Bobby's onto something. It could be the
It
excitement.
could be like, we get Coke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fact or fiction? You lose most of your body heat through your head.
Fact.
Fiction. Heat loss depends on what part of the body is exposed. If you're bundled up but your head's uncovered, the heat, yeah. But if your head's covered, another part of your body's not bundled up.
I thought that's why we wore beanies.
One more. Fact or fiction? Sitting too much can be as harmful as smoking.
Yes, fact. Or I mean, yes, fact.
Yeah.
I
See
hope.
how
What in the
confusing this
world?
is, Amy?
Yeah, it's hard. That's what I'm saying.
I was kind of honestly, when I was doing fact or fiction to y'all, I was like, what are they, morons? They can't figure out this fact.
It's weird. It's like,
And then
especially when
now-
you're like fact or fiction, don't on the yes, no,
right.
yes.
Yeah, like I kind of
Yes.
thought y'all were a little slow, and now I'm like, okay, I
get
get
it.
it.
Sitting too much can be harmful as smoking. Fact or fiction? It is
Samesies.
fact. A sedentary lifestyle increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even early death. Much like smoking does, regular movement is the key. Smoking, because you don't smoke as much as you are sedentary and sit, that is actually worse for you.
Wow.
Imagine if you just sit and smoke all day.
Well, that's double worse.
You want one more?
Yeah.
Fact or fiction? Holding in a sneeze can be dangerous.
Whoa.
Holding in a sneeze can be dangerous.
I'm going to say fact, because obviously your body has something it needs to get rid of.
Holding in a powerful sneeze, fact, can cause pressure buildup, potentially leading to ear damage is one of them, or even small blood vessel ruptures.
Ew.
man.
Okay.
Fact or fiction is awesome.
It is
I mean,
cool.
it's hard to like play because everybody's like, I don't know what to say. But yeah, that's a good one. Good game.
I mean,
Good.
we could switch it to like true or false.
Even then, it's like, do you believe this? That kind of would probably be what it needs to be. Or as Amy calls it, hey, moron.
It's a Bobby Bones Show.